Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Well, isn't this purse just the sweetest, cutest little thing? It is a mini purse and it measures 5 across, 3.5 inches high, and 2 inches deep. It is so cute and it's perfect for Mother's Day, Teacher's Appreciation gifts, bridal showers, baby showers, thank you gifts. You name it. There are so many ways that this little purse can be adapted and used. So let's get started on making it. It's a very quick project. The paper pad that I'm using for this, and it is Die Cuts with a View, and it's called Fairy Tale Floral. And there are some beautiful papers in this pad. And I've had this pad for a while, so I can't really tell you where I got it. It was either at AC Moore or Tuesday Morning. It was one of them. Could have been Joann's. So if you search it online, I'm sure that you can find this really pretty double-sided paper pack. So to make this purse, we are going to need a piece of 12 by 6 paper. And on the 6-inch side, we are going to score this at 1/2. And then turn it to the opposite side and score it again at 1/2. And then we're going to place it in the scoreboard on the 12-inch side, and we are going to score this at 3.5. And then we're going to score it at 5.5, but because my scoreboard is really kind of freaky with the 5.5 mark, I'm just going to move it over so that I can get a nice straight line. So again, we're scoring this at 3.5, then at 5.5, then at 9. And our last score is at 9 3/4. And then we are going to fold and burnish our score lines. And we are going to do good burnishing of those score lines. Get in there and get it nice and tight. Okay, so all of our score lines are folded and burnished very well. And I am going to be using the reptile glue again on this project. So I am going to take my glue, and where I've got my 1 inch or 1/2 inch line, I'm just going to place glue from the top to the bottom of that line, fold it over, and just work it down. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so my sides are glued down, and now I want to go ahead and place the magnet in this section here. I am going to use magnets to close my bag. You can use Velcro if you like. I am just not a fan of Velcro. I just don't really care for it, so I don't mind using magnets even on little projects like this. So what I've done is I've placed my magnet about 1.5 inches down from the top and towards the center of the main panel of the front of the purse. So this is the front. And it's just easier for me to do this now than trying to do it once I have the sides on the bag and I've got it closed. So now we get to go ahead and make the sides for this bag. Okay, so to make the sides, we need 2 pieces that measure 3.5 by 3. And on the 3-inch side, we're going to score at 1/2, turn it, score at 1/2, turn it, and score at 1/2. And then we are going to take this and fold and burnish our score lines. And then we're going to have just this little corner piece here, and we need to remove that. And then let's bring our bag back in, and we are going to take this piece here, which is the side piece base, and we are going to glue that here to the bottom of our bag. So you've got this 2-inch portion here, and that's your bottom. So I am going to take my Reptile glue and just place some down. And then all I'm going to do is line this up so that I have it flush with the edge and positioned in between this panel. So you can see where I've got my end is flush there. And then I'm going to come back with my bone folder and just work that glue in so it won't come up. And now I'm going to turn it. And I'll do the same thing on this side. Okay, so now we can put this together. So all I'm going to do to put it together is the way that I put any paper purse together. I am going to place glue on the side panel here. Bring this up just like this so that I have that meeting. Then I'll come on the inside and smooth this down. And then I'll come over to the opposite side and do the same thing. So I'm just going to bring it in and smooth it down. And guys, I really am pleased with the Reptile glue. It hasn't let me down yet, so I can still continue to give it a thumbs up. And I'm placing glue on my remaining 2 tabs, and now I can close this pretty bag. So I'm just going to bring this one up. You can see that I've got it nice and flush on the side. And I'll come in. I need to fold this back so I can come in on the inside and just work my glue down. And then I'll do the same thing on this side. So there we've got our bag is done for this part, and then we can just pinch in the sides just a little, and now I can come over and place my second magnet. So what I'm going to do is grab a glue dot and a magnet, and then I'm going to place the magnet there. I'll put my glue dot down. And then I will fold this over so that I can find the magnet. Get it nice and straight. And then I will lift it up and the magnet's there. And then I am going to take a topper piece. And my piece measures 2 by 5, and I've scored it down the middle, so I'll have a 1-inch fold over. And then I can take this piece and place it here. And I'm going to trim off just a little because I see some overhang. And now I'll take my glue and get this stuck down. And I'm just going to spread this out a little bit with my fingers. And no stickiness on my fingers, which is great. And now I can take this and just place it on the top of my bag. Smooth it down so it hides the magnet, but it also gives a very beautiful finish to the front. And I've got just a little bit of overhang here. I'm going to snip that off. Bring this down so I can get it straightened. And now you can see just how pretty that is. And then I want to make a handle for the bag. So I have a strip that measures 9 by 7/8, and I have got it scored at 1/4 on both sides. So all I'm going to do is then fold this over, and I'll be folding it over into thirds. And then I'm going to take my glue and then just glue this shut and just smooth that down. And I'm going to take this and just run it along the edge of my desk to get a little curvature to it, so that when I fold it over onto the bag, it'll fold just the way that I want it to. So I am going to let this set here and dry for just a moment, and while it's drying, I'm going to go ahead and place a brad on here. And I removed the back of the brad because I don't really need it. I simply want the decorative part. And I found these beautiful brad sets at Tuesday Morning, and let's see how much they were. They were $1.99, and you get all of these wonderful brads, plus you get these little birds on brads and these roses. So I thought that was a great deal, and I think that this will look great on the front of this purse. So I'm just adding some glue, hot glue, and I am going to position that right there just as a decorative touch for this purse. So now I can place my handles, and to place my handles, all I've done is I have taken that strip and I folded the ends in just like that. And now I'm going to just place them on top with wet glue. So I put my glue on both of those little ends. I am just going to put this in position and hold it until it sets up. And now we've got another wonderful purse. And what I did on this one was I added 2 pearls. I haven't added pearls to this one yet, so I'm not sure if I want to add pearls or not. What do you guys think? Do you think that when you make this little purse like this, it's cuter with the medallion and pearls, or just the medallion? Either way, I think these are absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, they're perfect. They're just so many uses for this. And I hope that you guys have liked this project. And if you have, please hit the like button to let me know that you have liked it. And if you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. Y'all have a great day. Happy crafting, and we will chat later. Bye.